Have you ever wondered about the truth behind the grandeur of Marco Polo's adventures? Marco Polo, the Venetian merchant whose tales of exploration have sparked intrigue and curiosity for centuries. Known around the globe as a great explorer, his adventures have become the stuff of legend. The stories of his journeys to the distant lands of the East have fascinated generations, creating a vivid tapestry of history that still resonates today. Join us as we navigate through the chronicles of Marco Polo's extraordinary journey. Marco Polo's saga began in the year 1271, when he was only 17 years old. A young man with an ambitious heart, he set sail from his beloved Venice, accompanied by his father Niccolo and his uncle Maffeo. Their audacious goal? To carve out a trading route with the mysterious and wealthy East, a venture filled with uncertainty and peril. Their journey was anything but smooth sailing. They trudged through the harsh desert terrains of Persia, braved the icy winds of the Pamir Mountains, and navigated the treacherous waters of the Mediterranean. The path was fraught with trials and tribulations, each one a test of their courage and resilience. Yet the promise of riches and the thrill of the unknown spurred them on. Despite these grueling challenges, Marco Polo was just at the start of his incredible journey. Polo's journey took a turn when he reached the court of the mighty Mongol emperor Kublai Khan. Here, amidst the grandeur of the Mongol court, our intrepid Venetian found himself in a world unlike anything he'd ever imagined. Rather than being met with suspicion or hostility, Polo was welcomed with open arms. His knack for storytelling and keen observation skills quickly endeared him to Khan, and their relationship grew to be one of mutual respect and admiration. Polo's time in the Mongol Empire was not merely a prolonged stay at Khan's court. He was appointed to numerous administrative posts across the empire, from taxation to law enforcement. These roles allowed Polo to traverse the vast expanses of the Mongol realm, from the bustling markets of Beijing to the arid steppes of Central Asia. But Polo was more than just an administrator. He was an observer, a chronicler, and a storyteller. He meticulously documented his experiences and observations, providing detailed accounts of everything from the daily life of the Mongols, their customs and traditions, to the exotic animals and plants he encountered. His writings offer a vivid snapshot of life in the Mongol Empire, a world that was, until Polo's accounts, largely unknown to the West. Through his words, we can traverse the Silk Road, stand atop the Great Wall, and gaze upon the splendor of the Mongol court. Marco Polo's experiences in the Mongol Empire were not only adventurous but also highly enlightening. After 24 years of exploration, Marco Polo finally decided to return to his homeland. The decision was not made lightly. The Mongol Empire, where Marco had spent much of his time, was in a state of flux. The death of the great Khan, his patron and protector, had left a vacuum of power. Sensing the potential dangers, Marco Polo and his travel companions decided it was time to head home. Their journey back to Venice was fraught with difficulties. They traversed treacherous terrains, braved hostile climates, and even survived a pirate attack at sea. But the most formidable challenge awaited Marco Polo at his journey's end. Upon his return, he was arrested and thrown into prison, accused of being a spy. It was in the solitude of his prison cell that Marco Polo began to recount his travels. He narrated his experiences to a fellow prisoner, Rustichello da Pisa, who was a writer. Together they created The Travels of Marco Polo, a book that detailed his adventures, the cultures he encountered, and the marvels of the Mongol Empire. The book was an overnight sensation. It provided a glimpse into a world largely unknown to the West, igniting imaginations and inspiring countless others to embark on their own journeys of discovery. Marco Polo's adventures, as narrated in his book, continue to captivate and inspire us even today. Marco Polo's extraordinary journey left an indelible mark on the world. His grand adventure, from the bustling markets of the Mongol Empire to the mystic lands of the East, not only inspired future explorers but also broadened Europe's understanding of the world. His vivid accounts, filled with intricate details of foreign cultures and landscapes, shed unparalleled light on the Eastern world. Marco Polo's adventures remind us that sometimes the journey is indeed more fascinating than the destination.